Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Starsector, the DME campaign. Last time we dumped a lot of stuff onto the DA for them to like us, and their faction reputation hasn't changed. You have currently here a engagement to fight versus Cleric Hoffman, who's in a pandemonium, so that might be hopefully a chance to get a pandemonium drop. That'd be nice. And after that guy's killed, we'll see if that changes anything about their liking of me. See, the Pandemonium's still alive, right? It is. We'll join in the battle. We'll join in... We can literally send very few things in. We can literally send the 2 capital ships in. They're going to join in the fight. And then we'll do what we can to get up to the close and do as much damage as humanly possible. Hopefully we'll be able to get up close enough to the Pandemonium to do damage. You know what? I'm going to put an engage order on this immediately. So that me and my... Jeanne d'Arc can hopefully get some damage on that Pandemonium. Double Land Siege Laser, Magic Box PDs, Rex and S's, Glock Lags Repeaters, Hexafire Scatter Launchers, Raptor Defense Systems. Okay, several Huskies out of missiles. Snow Goose down. More Huskies out of missiles. Another Vapor is down. Draft is down. Vapor down. Really high flux on the Pandemonium. Wolf is out of missiles. Missiles. Okay, how far is that away? 4,000 meters away. Vapor down. Vesper's at low hull. I don't care about anything else. The only thing I care about right now is getting damage on the Pandemonium, so you get paid for it. Draft down. Versant down, sadly. Vapor retreated. Hail destroyed. Oh god. I'm gonna start firing missiles. If you get hit, it's not my fault. I'm gonna start swinging my arms wildly. If you get hit, it's not my fault. Yeah. It's not really attacking me that much. Come on. The storm is down. Fire everything. Like, fire everything. Okay. Pandemonium is down. No idea if I did enough effort there to get any part of the drop or anything. I was definitely attacking the target, so see how that works out. Wow, yeah, it's not even going to bother chasing down a single Vapor. No ships, unfortunately. We get a Hexafire Scatter Cannon, 3 more burst shells, a couple of state support beams, Rexons, a Blazaya LPC. To scavenge. Vapor, not really. A couple more burst shells, though. Definitely take those. 1 more burst shell. Jesus. I can keep mining this for burst shells, I'll take it. Okay, they pay me 2 for... Thing is, okay. Okay, that's planets. Come on. What are we going to get for that? I took part in killing that. That is a Storm-class battle carrier. Sadly, nothing. Debris field over there. Anything? Anything at all? Not as far as I can tell, unfortunately. Got no reward for that. Drop off these. Sell that. Sell 13 of these. Sell 100 of that. Those were probably from the fighters, and drop off you. Hang on. Okay, I wasn't actually an idiot. Good. I was just checking that I didn't actually just sell my burst shells. I don't care about anything else. I care about the burst shells. Yeah. Turns out I wasn't as stupid as I thought it was. No, we have the burst shells over here, which are still one of the best point defense systems in the game. Heating point defense is very, very good indeed. Full repair, sure. Good. No, fine. Now, monthly salary report. The DA has said nothing. Like, we're still at... I've dropped a total of two prisoners on them, and definitely like 100 and 150 reputations worth of cores, and nothing. Oh, hello. Improved by 3. So that works. Are they set up to not allow drone improvements? I'm tempted just to go like just use the console to cheat it, not to cheat it. God, I was cheated out of reputation there. Anything bounty wise that they're paying for? Are they paying for anything else? Lytic Path, Signation, Lytic Church. Pennant Black Rocks in your detached. Varuna Null. Ooh, hello. That's very interesting. Where are you, Varuna Null? Over there. Can I reach you? Yes, I can't get back, but I can reach you. I am tempted because I haven't actually fought Orkin ships before. Using a Shooter-Mail class battleship as a flagship. Not a clue, but it's worth 600,000. Pick up the Fool and let's go. Pick up the Fuel. How much fuel? I need more Fuel. To get more Fuel, I need to get a Fuel carrier or more ships. Probably going to go for a Fuel carrier. Prometheus? No, that's too much Fuel carrying. Kentaurus cannot carry enough fuel for me. I'm going to have to get a Black Market Phaeton. I'm going to pick up a Black Market Phaeton. Black Market Phaeton. I'm going to temporarily hide my cores here. And if I sort this, does it go to the very top? It does not. It ends up here. Stay there. Mainly because I'm afraid I'm going to get searched the second I leave this place, and I don't want to lose those cores as well. I've lost plenty of cores to the customs here before. You are called the... not going to call it the DMS. You call... what's the one we have for... What was the one we had for secondary ships? Pick up the name list again. DMA was allied. DMR was refurbished, salvage. Yeah, I'll pick up. Let's go DM. DMA was allied. DMS is doesn't make ship. DMR recycled, reclaimed. DMP purchased. Someone's a purchased ship. Illithid. Illithid was the name I was going to get any Borkin ships I already got, because Illithid is a perfect name for a Borkin ship. What do you get? Fine. Can I get any extra fuel tanks? Expanded cargo? No. Okay, fine. That'll do. Pick up you. Good. You're the Illithid. It's storage, isn't it? It's not got storage. Go to open market. Drop that off. Pick up more fuel. As much fuel as we can get our little grubby fingers on. Now, is that enough to us to get to that place and back again? Yes. You can get to Dantalion and get back again. Okay. Repaired up. Good. Fine. Hang on. Did I lose a ship? Apparently. Lost a crew member. A single crew member somewhere. Right. Let's make a move, shall we? Head over to Dantalion, which is literally over there. It's as far as it'll go, really. Over there. Head over that way. Friday Dowd. Jump, Jesus Christ. Jump through. Thank you. Right, so where are you, buddy? You're far closer. You are far closer. Friday Dowd. To be fair, Vrunel's only got 11 days left. It's going to take me... How many days is it going to take me to get there at full speed? Yeah, it's going to take me 15 days. Because I don't have enough time to get to Vrunel, unfortunately. But I've got enough time to get to Friday Dowd. So, head over to Friday Dowd, in fact. Let's over to Friday Dowd. Also keep an eye out on the DME and the DA stuff. If anyone knows, like, so a lot of suggestions would basically use the command console to repair it, which is fine, I can do that, but I want to know what happened. I think it's more important we figured out what happened, because, for example, that bounty, excuse me, that bounty raised my... No, it didn't. That bounty still hasn't raised... Okay, hang on. Which is it? The help. It's set, reset relationships, set relation. So hang on, so help, set relation. Set relation, all faction, optional towards faction amount. So syntax is set relation. Okay, sets the relationship between the two factions to a given number. If no second faction is entered, relationship with the player is affected. So hang on. So list factions. List factions. It's Diablo Unix one word. So set relation Diablo Avionics 100. Because, okay, so that's set to 100. Has that worked? Yeah, that works. What happened before then? So I dumped more than enough stuff into the DA for that to get to 100. What are you, buddy? Okay, where are we? We're almost there anyway. Heading to there. Okay, so this is Dassault-Mikoyan. Okay, so where are we heading? Dassault-Mikoyan? Where is this person? Near a barren world. Dassault-Mikoyan 1 is a barren world. As far as you can tell. Let's go fight some Borkin. I have never fought Borkin before. Barren bombarded, barren, rocky ice. Let's fly around the star and go see if we can fight some of these Cthulhu monsters. The Cthulhu-inspired enemy fleets, put it that way. That's a lot of them. I actually have no idea what any of them do. It's going to be interesting for me. They've got a Tempest. They've got 3 Tempests for some reason. Right, okay, so what do we actually have here? We have a Dole-class standard frigate with a Grey Stab Type 4, a Stromble M, and 2 Fig GS launchers. Because that means everything to me. It's built around an impressive Grab Stab Type 4 beam cannon. Considering the price of this weapon on the market, it would seem an excellent deal for a Flesh Captain. Keep in mind that this single weapon comprises almost the entirety of the ship's combat capability, and should you lose it, your career might make it a swift end. They've all got cloak. A cloak type system. They don't use shields, they use cloak types. It's another Dole class. Plasmoid ASC Mark II and harpoons. Plasmoid ASC. Plasmoid ASC. A Tindos. Got a Grey Stab Type 5, not a Type 4. A Halo Microwave Cannon Mark III. 2 more Fig GS launchers. 2 Faded S Flak. And 2 Plasmoid ASC Mark 1s. Sure. They are Chthonian class Senate destroyers, Grey Stab Mark 5, Grey Stab Mark 4, Faded M Flaks, Fig GSs and Faded S Flaks, and Raska AACs. Polyps class light outdated cruiser, Grey Stab Type 4 microwave cannon, light needler Stromble M's burst PD lasers. Fig GM, so I'm assuming the S means small, and with Faded S and Faded M. Stromble M, again probably Stromble medium. And what about you? You are the Yaki. I know for a fact, Dave, that you have left-wing models and right-wing models, so you're actually a multi-part ship. Liveness Burst. Permanently increase further weapon damage by 8% and speed by 10%, stacks up to 3 times and can be activated once every 2 minutes. Yaki's hull may appear unsightly at first glance, but you will see its true beauty once she has received her wings. Borkin Byaki Mucus Link Operations Guide. So what do we have here? We have 2 Plasmod AACs, 2 Fatal S-Flags, 2 Raska AACs, 2 Dagger Torpedo Bomber Wings, and whatever weapon modules are on the left and right. And the hull mods are the AOOI. Whatever that is. Full combat deploy. Oh, or mostly full combat deploy, put it that way. Mainly because I want to see what this does. I have no idea what this faction will do, how it's going to play out. Are we going to get wrecked? Are we not? Did I get hit by a rock? Yes, I did. Okay, so why did that happen? Because if it was affecting, I'm still thinking about the DA thing. If it was affecting the DA relationship with the DME, but not according to me, it would have turned up. The DME would have turned up as a friend of the DA in the intel screen, but they weren't happening. That wasn't happening. For some reason, nothing I did back there changed the DME, the DA's relationship with the DME. To be fair, I haven't actually checked. It could well be that nothing is changing right now. It could be that nothing is changing right now. It is very possible that somehow nothing is changing right now. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the original first couple of guys turned up. Those are the grey stabs. I remember that much. Look at the special art when they go into phase mode. They like develop tentacles and stuff. Proper Cthulhu. Goodbye, doll. Okay. Some missiles here, missiles there. It's an entire faction which uses phase. The entire faction uses phase. They don't have shields. The entire faction operates on phase. Which, I'll be honest with you, is kind of crazy. It's a little bit cray-cray. I haven't decided if it's good cray-cray or bad cray-cray, but it's a cray-cray of some kind. You kind of have to go aggressive against these guys, because they can... Oh yes, this is the Byaki, which has the left module and the right module, which have individual shields, which I think is pretty cool. The left module has just a shield, and the right module has just a shield. So it's got whatever weapons it had built in, plus 2 separate shield systems. Hey, Wanderer is taking a little bit of punishment. Wanderer, you're way too close to any units. Back out. Wanderer, I did say back out. Good, you look like you're going to be able to get out of there. I'm using the Tempest is like the ones to die quickly because they can't just phase out of the way. Oh, hello. There you go. Doll retreated. Polyps taking damage. That's a Chthonian over there. $10 destroyed. Hello, Dole. $10 destroyed. Dole disabled. Okay. Tyndalus down. Polyps down. Valenograd venting. Biaki over there, so let's move back to the Biaki's place of fighting. Let's turn around and get back to the dealing with the Biaki. Tyndalus down. Okay. Biaki's over there. Let's go deal with the Biaki. Tempest down. Firing weapons behind myself. Ooh, yeah, so they overload separately, which is kind of cool. Normandy, you're in the way. Normandy, you're in the way. Took out part of the Normandy there. Yaki destroyed. Hello. Didn't see you there, Dante. Tyndalus. Polyps retreated. Chthonian retreated. With the Biaki down, that's our target's killed anyway, so that's something, at least. Okay, tracers away. Ooh, flame out. Okay, we can actually catch up to you. You can flame out, but that doesn't... Okay, I remember this from the tournament. What that mod, hull mod, actually does, the hull mod that the Borken ships have, is that they rebalance their armor. Like when they take armor damage, like okay, fire. See, it rebalances. It takes armor from places with armor and gives it to places without armor. So they'll repair their armor by taking armor from elsewhere in the ship. Which means that it's difficult to, especially when they go into their phase mode. Still fighting, are we? Okay. Especially when they go into their phase mode. Which means that you can't really you can't really strip all the armor off it unless you literally strip every single bit of armor off it. But then the other way, it basically, whenever you hit it somewhere, it weakens the armor everywhere. Which is interesting. I'm assuming the target was the one we killed, correct? Yes, it was. So the Biaki is the one that's dead. It's going to get that's the one we're going to get paid $250,000 for. They're maneuvering in for another engagement, which I'll be honest with you, looking at their CR values. Hang on, how expensive are they? CR per deployment is really high for these ships. Hang on, so what's this? 24 for you. 20 for you. 24 there. 10% for you. 20%. They're quite expensive to field. 10% for you. 20% for you. 12% for you. 12%. 15%. 20%. Well, like most of my fleet is under 20%. Most of the fleet is 20%, with some being more than that. I'm going to not deploy that. Let's deploy. Let's deploy people who need leveling up. So you don't need leveling up. You two need leveling up. You need leveling up. You're okay for levels as well, as are you. Let's deploy you then, because that'll be a bit more interesting. Right, okay, and I'm going to get onto the Snow Goose, because it's a Snow Goose. I wonder if it's a next bug. Because one thing I need to do is after this fight, I need to check if my relationship with Borken changes. Because if my relationship with Borken doesn't change, then it's bugged for all reputations. I'm sure if it was bugged for all reputations, someone would have figured it out by now, and someone would have mentioned it. I'm sure if it was like a bug affecting everything, someone would have mentioned it already, so I assume it's just affecting me. Oh god, those are cool missiles, by the way. Those are interesting. That's an interesting missile design. I do like them. Those are the Fig S's and stuff. I do like how they look. God. I do like how they look. Oh, a bit too eager there, a bit too eager there. I got overloaded. Might die to that. Rather not die to that. Thank you, fighters, for keeping me alive. Wonder, you're taking damage again, buddy. Okay, so what's left? A couple of Chthonians. So I'm assuming the M version is the one that generates a lot of missiles at once, and these are the S versions that generate small amounts at once. Ooh, nice torpedo hit there, I think. Good. And that, I believe, is everything. That's a corpse over there, so... Complete wipe? Complete wipe. Ship recovery. The Byaki? No. I'm going to pick one of each, though, just because I want to see what they do. I want to have a look at them in the refit screen. We get the Raska AACs, melting anti-armor cannons, high explosive, have been in use since the Borken Space War. Medium-sized Raska boasts a steady output of explosive damage, highly dangerous to smaller vessels. So it's a 100% flux efficient, 205 to 205. 205 flux per second to 205 DPS. Fires 6 shots of 60 damage each and a little bit of EMP damage. And 102 shots a minute. Pulse laser is fine. Faded S-Flax. Plasmoid ASC-1, anti-shield cannon. Specifically designed to counter modern defensive systems, lays groundwork for characters with series. Flux efficient, because it's less flux than it is DPS. This is a small ballistic slot, so I need to compare this one. Literally, the 60 times 3 means it compares to the linear cannon. I want to compare the stats of that thing. Fig S launcher. Fix GS launcher. 200 damage. Just ammo. It's reload. Infinite ammo missile was already good. Sub supplies. Some fuel. Bit of everything really. Dagger torpedo. Grab a lot. Scavenge to maybe get some more stuff. Ooh. Transplutonic ore. Really? Wonder if that was the cloud. Was that the cloud that was there before, or was this the second? There are two debris fields here. Hang on. Byaki, yes, please. I'll take the Byaki definitely. And we get Afgormorn Keel. Collection of notes. The specialized materials developed by the Borken Foundation increases armor strength by 15, 12, 9, 6% only. When integrity falls below 50%, a localized temporary reversal of time flow is triggered, which restores a base amount of 20% of the maximum hull integrity. And additionally, by reversing time 6 seconds, 75% of the hull integrity by that time. Wait. What? When hull integrity falls below 50, a localized temporary reversal of time flow is triggered, which restores a base amount of 20% of maximum hull integrity. And additionally, by reversing time by 6 seconds, 75% of hull integrity by that time. Half of this... I'm confused about the wording for that. Also, that just seems... That must only trigger once, surely. Because that means otherwise you have infinite hull. Because whenever you hit below 50%, you get some of it back. That seems odd. It requires explanations. For fuel, another plasmoid ASC, and what are you? You are a faded S-Flak. We have one of you guys as well, right? Okay. Okay, pause. You're gonna get paid eventually, but I just want to figure out, first of all, before we end the episode, remember to do this stuff, because I keep forgetting to level you guys up. Quentin Yates, what up? Missile spec. And advanced countermeasures. And sure. Avery Kent, what up? Missile spec. And missile spec. And missile spec. And ordnance expertise. Ashley Browning, what up? And helmsmanship. And helmsmanship. And helmsmanship. And Damage control. Gil, what up? And hang on, what do you got? You haven't got ordnance expertise, really? You haven't got ordnance expertise? Take target analysis then, it's something. Ordnance expertise. Yes! Thank you. Cameron Gay, what up? Might as well give you all the carrier skills, because you're going to have to get them anyway. Take them all. Take them all. You're quite aggressive. Like, you're having a relatively high... I don't even know. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look at this then, before we end today. We're close to the end anyway. Okay, so we have the FOB... So, AOOI. Armor of Organisms Imitation. Borken warships abandoned the use of defensive shields and instead used bioregenerative technology to reinforce the entire hull. Damage taken from EMP and beam weapons is reduced by a huge amount. EMPs, pretty much they take no damage from EMP and less damage from beam... Wow, frigates take half beam damage. While 80% adaptive of armor damage can be recovered within 2.5 seconds. Due to the organic pseudo-metallic construction, that ship can restore destroyed armor sections by siphoning mass from less damaged sections, equally spreading out all remaining armor from across the hull over 10 seconds. Additionally, the ship gains a 15% reduction to armor damage taken upon exiting phase cloak, which decays as the phase coils cool down. When no armor damage above a certain threshold is taken for 8 seconds, armor will restore back up to 50, 45, 35. These are really wordy. Star Hunter Circulation Central. As an optimized FM output device developed by the Borken during a large Star War, weapons gain piercing strength. Okay, this is a rate of fire range one. Okay. And fine. You are Raska AAC, you are Faded S Flak, Plasmoid ASC. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let's just quickly just do this then. They're all in a different mode. They're all in a different one. So let's figure that out very quickly. Just see what was what. Raska. Okay, that was Raska. Oh great. I specifically bumped you up, didn't I? There you go. Get bumped up. So you have a temporarily fake high combat performance. What are you guys? This is the Raska. The Plasmoid is this thing. The Faded S-Flak is... Okay. So I'm assuming the beams were the grey stabs, right? I'm assuming the beams were grey stabs. Grey stab type 5. Right? Hang on. Let's quickly just check. Grey stab type 5. So what is the Grey Stab then? It's built in. Grey Stab is burst damage of 3200. That's quite the beam. Faded S Flag. Loads of synergy turrets and energy turrets. Grey Stab type 5. Universal turrets. Quickly just strip these down. Who has a... Yeah, you got linear cannon, right? 6 times 30. Okay, so here, let's look at the... Plasma ASC1. Okay, so ordnance point costs the same. Range 700, range 700. Flux per second 159, 176. Slightly higher flux for slightly higher DPS because you have a slightly higher rate of fire. That's not too... That's comparable. That's comparable. You're trading a little bit more flux for a little bit more damage, but it's literally you're trading 14 flux for 16 DPS. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I can appreciate that. Faded S Flak is a flak frag like that. And what else do we have to check with? Raska AAC, a high explosive. Yeah, I need a weapon with a hybrid. There we go. Okay, and I want to compare this with the Howler, which is not really the accurate comparison, but I want to check it anyway. Yeah, Howler, right? Yeah, Howler cannon. Okay, slightly higher OP, same range. just a little bit higher DPS, or a little bit higher. I guess you basically... Okay, so you're the same level of flux efficiency, same range. You get a little bit more EMP damage, but you have a way higher rate of fire. Just firing those do, whereas this one's like firing a shot every once in a while. Do I have a whistler? Do I have a whistler gun here somewhere to compare with? Howler cannon. Howler cannons. I've got whistler jet rifles. This is what I want to check with. Okay, that's actually not too bad. You can appreciate those. And next time, we'll head back, I guess. We'll head back. Hang on, how far are we from back? Because I really want to check what happens with our... hit 7. Not 7, 8. No, not 8. What the hell is my... Oh, for God's sake. Transverse jump, right. New patch, the skills got redone. I want to head back, I want to see what actually happens with my... What's actually going to happen with my relationship to the Borkin. Because I just killed their bounty. We wiped them out completely. We should be getting paid and a relationship increase. FOB Jigoku, FOB Astine Key. Nation now make peace with Tritachyon. So Tritachyon and Coalition should be at peace now, right? Okay, they are at peace now. Good. Let's get back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. Solstice repaired. What's solstice? That's a solstice. Oh yeah, because you were just randomly found rather than part of the fight. Technically, you weren't part of the fight. Nomad RA talks breakdown. Come on. Okay, so relationship with Borkin improved by 3. New alliance is now framework at consortium. Tritachyon and Borkin. Okay, so are we at 53 with Borkin? We are at 53 with Borkin, and we're back to 10 with Diabol. Diabol's reset to 10. I literally set it up to 100. It means it's 10. What on earth is wrong with this problem? With that reputation thing? What on earth is up with that reputation thing? Right. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time, folks. Tartesis captured by Borkin. Hell, holy mother of moly! I'll catch you guys next time, folks. See you then. Bye.